I mean, three-piece suit is the ultimate one I'd like to have, whether it be in tweed or, city cloth. But I think everything, like everything in menswear, it's rather difficult to find. If you do find it, it's usually quite expensive because it's usually quite old. If you're getting a three-piece one from, say, the 1930s, you're probably looking at around the £100 mark. But if you were to get a tailor-made three-piece suit, you're looking at anything from £350 up. Which of course I'm not going to pay for because I haven't got the money for it yet. So I just have to keep an eye out for bargains, and again sometimes someone might not look at it on eBay or something and you just grab it when you can. So if at first you don't succeed, try again, even if the try is the millionth time. I became involved in Chapism quite by accident, really. When I first came to the University of Lincoln in September 2004, like most universities, very few people know who you are, if any, and it's an opportunity for you to discover who you really are and what to dress the way you wish to be. Chap events usually centre around London because that's where the majority of chaps are. I mean, London is probably the most cosmopolitan city, not just in Britain, but perhaps in the world. So therefore, there is a sort of atmosphere of anything goes, anything goes, anything goes, anything goes.
Hello, welcome to the New Sheridan Club. Please sign in.
My name is Artemis Scarhart. I'm the treasurer of the New Sheridan Club. I originally got into Chapism through, I guess I saw the Chap magazine on the shelf a couple of times, but it came out quite irregularly. They had parties, but they were quite irregular. A part of me always enjoyed wearing a suit and enjoyed wearing a school uniform. I guess that's where it comes from, really. I think it appeals to something that some people feel is missing. Some people feel they don't want to go to nights where they think they're going to be started on. They don't want to go to nights where everyone is drinking lager. They don't want to go to nights where everybody thinks that someone is going to be looking down on how they're dressed. They want to go somewhere where they'll feel comfortable, they'll feel easy. There'll be a bit of elitism, but it'll mainly be about, I like his shirt, I wonder if I can get a shirt like that.
My name is Eugenie Rhodes, and I'm from London.
I'm Sean Longdon. I live in South London. I'm a historian.
My name is Willow. I'm an artist model, and I come from all over the place.
I'm a great romantic, and I love formality and beauty, and I don't find that so much in today's world. But when I come here, it's like Alice going through the looking glass. She's in a different universe.
There's all these little notions that you should attempt to support the smaller scale industry. You know, the old style, the tailor, the shirt maker. I mean, my thing is British shoes.
It sounds a bit newfangled, but an air of make, do and mend and recycling and, you know, not being quite such a consumer and throwing everything away once you bought it, that sort of thing.
I think really, if I could have my way, I would be wearing Edwardian clothes. But even I don't quite dare do that.
I don't go out without something on my neck. I always wear a tie or a cravat. If I was incredibly casual, if I was knocking down a wall or building a fence, I would be wearing a neckerchief, for example.
It's quite rare that I see people wearing stuff in the streets or in a fashion show or in a shop, and I think, oh, I must have that. But I often see pictures in historical, photographs of things that happened, illustrations, famous paintings, and so on, and decide I want it, so I make it.
My name's Torquil Arbuthnot. I write for the Chap magazine. I'm actually literary editor at the moment. Sometimes etiquette correspondent. Since birth in 1895. Well, I've always dressed like this. I've always thought like this. I've always thought in tweed. My brain is made of tweed. I've found bits of Harris tweed, Irish tweed sometimes as well, but mainly Harris tweed. Oh, the Chap culture first started when the first caveman put on his bearskin and thought, I'll turn that slightly like that and make a little lapel. And since then, of course, we've progressed. I can describe it in 3 words: dandyism, decadence, civility.
This is Daniel Hutchinson here, and you're listening to Say It With Music. To me, with the modern music, it just seems repetitive and boring and no tune to it. Music should be something you could hum to, or have a few bars whistle to yourself to. If you can't do that, it's not. I don't think it's music, because it should be something that's an extension of your personality, of your life. Whereas if it's something that's just sounding like a 50-year-old here, but it does sound like it to me. I can't stand this stuff, which is why when you've got Penny Sisters and an arrangement of Crazy in Love, from Beyonce's boring version to something which is fantastic, you think, well, why can't more people do it like this? Anyhow, well, that's it for another edition of Say It With Music. Don't forget to tune in for another eclectic selection next Sunday from 2. Until then, it's cheerio from me. Cheerio! Not to be a chap, I wouldn't be me. It'd be a bit like me giving up, I don't know, being a man perhaps, or giving up being a British citizen, or it's that ingrained in me. I'm sure if you cut me in half, you'll find tweed inside me perhaps. But no.